You never had to say too much. No grand confessions, no diamond touch. But when your eyes found mine so slow, the noise inside me let go. I've worn my fears like second skin, afraid to let the soft begin. But in your gaze I saw no shame, just someone who still loved the same. It's the way you look at me, like I'm the only truth you see. You hold my chaos in your calm, without a word, without a song. You read the scars I try to hide, and love me from the inside. You don't need to speak to set me free, it's enough. The way you look at me. Others brought flowers, wrote their lines, traced romance with borrowed signs. But you stood in quiet grace and saw the whole me in place. You caught the moments I'd withdraw, held my hand without a why at all. You made the silence feel complete, like music humming underneath. It's the way you look at me, like I'm the only truth you see. You hold my chaos in your calm, without a word, without a song. You read the scars I try to hide, you love me from the inside. You don't need to speak to set me free, it's enough. The way you look at me. No promises carved in stone, no vows shouted over a phone, just a glance and I believe you're where I'm meant to breathe. It's the way you look at me, in a world that rarely sees. You find the light beneath the shade, where all my quiet fears are laid. And if tomorrow slips away, I'd still choose you every day. Not for the words, but endlessly for the way you look at me. And that's how I know I'm home. I pour the cups in the morning haze. Yours still sits where you used to lay. Left a space on the right side of my bed. Talk to your ghost in my quiet head. Your toothbrush still stands next to mine, even though it's never touched the brine. And I write you words I'll never send, because love doesn't need an end. I still wait for your footsteps in a house you've never been, but love never needed presence, just the echo it leaves within. Though you're miles and oceans away, I feel your soul here every day. Even when you're not here, you're closer than ever, my dear. Every silence speaks your name in the softest way, in the sharpest pain. Your favorite song still plays too loud, I smile through tears in the empty crowd. I light a candle when nights turn cold, pretending you're here for me to hold. And I chase the shadows on the wall as if they catch your midnight call. I still wait for your footsteps in a house you've never been. But love never needed presence, just the echo it leaves within. Though you're miles and oceans away, I feel your soul here every day. Even when you're not here, you're closer than ever, my dear. Time can change the seasons, but it never changed my heart. Love survives for reasons that never needed a start. I still wait for your footsteps in a house you've never been. But love never needed presence, just the echo it leaves within. Though the world may spin and fade, and our hands can't touch or stay, even when you're not here, you never truly went away. Even when you're not here, you're still the beat I hear. No slamming doors, no bitter cries, just coffee cold and distant eyes. We spoke in sighs instead of words, and let the silence be heard. The laughter left without a sound, like autumn leaves that touched the ground. I held your hand, but felt the rain fall through the spaces we couldn't name. We didn't break, we didn't burn, we just watched the tide return. Love it whispered soft goodbyes in the hush between our sides. No one to blame, no final flame, just the quiet we became. And I still thank the stars above, for once we had that kind of love. Your toothbrush stayed for weeks too long, but even then we both moved on. We folded dreams in dresser drawers and closed the ever-open doors. The lights still dance across your frame. In every room they spoke your name, but we both knew deep in our bones that love can't live on hearts alone. We didn't break, we didn't burn, we just watched the tide return. Love it whispered soft goodbyes in the hush between our sides. No one to blame, no final flame, just the quiet we became. And I still thank the stars above, for once we had that kind of love. Some stories end with shattered glass, but ours just faded slow and fast. You looked at me and I looked down, two hearts adrift, no need to drown. We didn't lose, we didn't win, yesterday. We were loved. We've broken down more times than I can count. Raised voices like thunder, hearts drowned in doubt. But every scar we carry, every bruise we hide, led us right back to the same side. There were nights I almost walked away, and days you couldn't find the words to stay. But somehow in the silence I felt your hand, still reaching out to understand. We're not flawless, but we're true, and I still choose to walk with you. Not because it's easy, not because it's clear, but because love's louder than our two. Hearts cracked but still alive, storm-proof through the winds and tide. You're my lighthouse in the flood, not the brightest, but enough. We built this love with trembling hands, from shattered dreams and shifting sands. But every time the dark came crashing in, we lit a match, began again. Not the perfect I once dreamed, but you're the real, the raw, the in-between. And I don't need a love that never bends, just one that breaks and mends again. We're not flawless, but we're true, and I still choose to walk with you. Not because it's easy, not because it's clear, but because love runs let it fast. Two hearts cracked but still alive, storm-proof through the winds and tides. You're my anchor when I drift, not unshaken but a gift. Let the world come undone, let the rain fall, let it run. We're not running, we're not gone. We are the fire that carries on. We're not flawless, but we're true, and I still choose to walk with you. Not because we never break, because we choose what love can make. Two hearts bruised but still alive, storm-proof through the test of time. You're my beacon through the rough, not perfect, but more than enough. Storm-proof, still holding on to us. You don't see me in your sky, but I've been the moon behind your night. I watch you chase what sets you free, even if that path don't lead to me. I never tried to change your way, never asked for you to stay, but in the quiet I remain, like sunlight waiting after rain. This is a love that awaits, that doesn't rush, doesn't break, not asking for a place to stand, just holding space with open hands. But I'll be here if you ever need a heart that never changed its pace. This is a love that waits. I see your smile from far away in lives you live where I can't stay. But I don't count the days or years. I carry hope, not hidden tears. You're finding out who you must be, and I know that's not beside me. Still I pray that when you're through, you'll find the road that leads to truth. And this is a love that waits. It doesn't rush, doesn't break, and not asking for a place to stand, just holding space with open hands. But I'll be here if you change your mind. No promises, no heavy chains, only love that waits. Go be wild, go be brave. I'll be the constant that never fades. No spotlight, no parade, just one quiet soul that stays. This is a love that waits. Beyond the clocks, beyond the gates. I won't steal what you must find, but I'll be peace when you're out of time. And if the world turns you around to where I stood without a sound, you'll see through all the ache, there's still a love that waits. Not because I had to, but because I chose to. I changed my number, moved away, painted new walls, threw your things away. I blocked your name from every screen, but you still live inside my dreams. I tried to lose you in the crowd, rewrote my life, spoke truths out loud. But when the night turned soft and long, I still hear your name in every song. Your name is a song I can't unhear, a melody that never disappears. It plays when I least expect, like echoes from what we both forget. You're not here, and I've moved on, but your name still lingers on. Not a whisper, not just wrong. Your name is a song. I kissed new lips, held different hands, tried to draw new lines in the sand, but none of them knew how to stay the way your silence used to say. I laugh a bit, I dance sometimes, but you're still stitched between the lines. No matter where I try to be, your harmony still follows me. Your name is a song I can't unhear, a melody that never disappears. It plays when I breathe too deep, like lullabies I hearts don't break, just serenade. Your name is a song I'll always know, in every place I'll ever go. It hums beneath my quiet days, like waves that never wash away. You're not mine, and that's alright, but your song still owns the night. Not a whisper, not just wrong, your name. There's a song I still hum along, even when you're gone. We said goodbye with broken eyes, words too soft to scream goodbye. But silence doesn't mean it ends, it just means we start again. I kept your key in my old drawer, and dreams of us behind that door. Maybe love was meant to bend before it learns how not to end. If you still believe, even just a spark, I'll be the flame lighting through the dark. If you still dream of what we used to be, then come find me. We were never meant to fade, only lost in the storms we made. If you still believe I'm still here quietly, I walk the streets we used to know. The echoes dance where we let go, but every tear and every scar still know how brave we truly are. I'm not asking you to run, not to undo what's been done, just asking if you feel the same when someone speaks my name. If you still believe, even just a flame, I'll be the voice still calling your name. If you still ache in the silent hours, but love still has its powers. We were never meant to end, only bent so we could lend. If you still believe, I'll wait where it all began. We don't need to be perfect now, we just need to remember how one step could lead us back somehow. If you still believe in anything we said, in the laughs, the tears, the past we tread, then turn around, don't be afraid. I'm still the vow we never made. It's not too late, it's not too far. Love remembers who we are. If you still believe, then love can still be ours. If you still believe, I'll still believe too. They said we'd never make it far, they tried to pull us both apart, called it foolish, called it wrong, but they never heard our song. Whispers followed every step, raised their doubts with each breath. But you looked at me, no need to speak, and I knew we were never we. And I will leave It's us against, no need to hide. No need, we've got eyes. We don't need the truth, we've got our side. Let them talk, let them turn away. We still choose love every day. They don't have to understand. We stand in fire, never curl. Just you and me against the world. I've seen your tears behind closed doors. You see my heart cracked from before. But in the chaos, in the flame, it never once let go my name. We walk through storms, through heavy eyes, but love's not built on others' lies. We're not perfect, we're not safe, but we are real, and we are brave. It's us against the world. Come what may, they can't steal what they didn't make. No need for crowds, no need for cheers. We found our home in whisper years. They don't get to choose our fate. We define what love creates. No shield, no sword, just hearts unfold. Still we stand, us against the world. Maybe someday they'll understand, but even if they never can, I'll still take your trembling hand. Again, it's us against the world, and that's enough. Through top the pain, through all the road, you and me, we're not alone. We made a love, a world of its own. Let them judge, let them forget. We got a fire they haven't made. No map, no rules, no flags unfurled. Just love that dares. Us against the world. Just love that dares. Us against the world. We didn't last 100 days. No anniversary, no holidays. But in your eyes I saw the years. In your touch, faced my fears. We met like stars that burn and fall, too bright to ever last it all. But even now I sometimes find you echo through my quiet mind. You were a lifetime in a moment, a fire that lit my soul then went. No need for time to write our name. You left a mark that stayed the same. Though we were brief, though winds have blown, you felt more real than hearts I've known. No forever, no atonement, just a lifetime in a moment. We never planned, we never collided, then said goodbye. But in that flash, the world stood still. Then somehow I can feel you still. Your laugh, your breath, your silent gaze are folded in my yesterdays. I don't regret, I won't pretend. but some stories never end. You were a lifetime in a moment, a truth that time cannot prevent. No years can make it feel more true than the days I spent with you. Those seasons passed and faces fade, your memory never did obey. No forever, no atonement, just a lifetime in a moment. Some loves don't need to stay, to live inside us anyway. Some hearts just find their way, then go. You were a lifetime in a moment, not just a spark of ferment. And though it ended far too fast, you're still the past that always lasts. I don't need 100 years to know that love was real and clear. No forever, no atonement, still. You were a lifetime in one moment. And I live it all again, if just for that. You don't smile the way he used to. There's distance in the way you speak. You've grown into a different story, but I still read the lines I keep. I see your shadow on old sidewalks, hear you laugh in songs I play. And though the you I knew has faded, there's one that never slipped away. I still hold the version of you I keep, the one who danced with me in quiet streets. Not the one who walks away, but the one who begged me once to stay. You may forget, you may let go, but there's a part you'll never know, that even if you've changed so deep, I love the version of you I keep. Your hair is shorter, your voice is colder. You don't ask how my days have been, but in the silence of my evening, you still whisper like back then. It's not denial, I see the truth. You've grown beyond the world we knew, but I've got postcards in my soul where your old self still breaks through. I still hold the version of you I keep, the one who kissed me when I couldn't sleep. Not the one who closed the door, but the one who swore I'd be adored. We may have outgrown who we were, but memories don't always concur. Even if now you saw when we, I love the version of you I keep. Back the same. I don't blame or feel ashamed, but there's a picture in my mind where you never crossed the line. I still hold the version of you I keep, the one who made my heart believe, not the stranger time has thrown The past is something love can teach. No need to change, no need to weep. I'll always love the version of you I